Hey, what's up everybody? This is angryhippielady, and we are back here for another episode of Fallout New Vegas. We're back here in the... Ooh. This looks like the other place. What is this thing? Is this guy bad?
Hmm? Yo! Hello there. You
Oh, it's
are
Mobius.
there, aren't you? Forgive my confusion. So hard to tell these days. You seem familiar somehow. I'm guessing, you're here for your brain, perhaps? It's just up there. Such a nice brain, young, very bright. Little hard to see you. Can you walk into my left, right FOV cone? Ah, that's it. You're coming into focus nicely. Whoa, did I leave that on? I thought I'd powered it down. Was wondering what was causing the power outages.
You aren't exactly what I was expecting.
Really? That implies preconceived notions, theories, and a hypothesis about this meeting? Please extrapolate. What was I supposed to be like? After all, it might be worth a cognitive realignment if your theoretical Mobius is better than I.
This guy, he's like half crazed and broken. Need my brain back.
Do you? You seem fine without it. And does it even want to go back with you? Maybe you should ask it. It's quite independent, has all manner of opinions. Tell you what, I'll leave it up to your brain. If it wants to go, then fine. If not, well, you should respect its wishes.
I was curious about some things.
Oh, curiosity. I experience that less now that I know everything. Or maybe it was when I found out some unpleasant answers.
Why'd you steal my brain?
Oh, a variety of reasons. You're something of a homily. Anomaly? You're really quite special, and not in the cranially challenged way. You see, you are the most successful brain extraction experiment ever performed here at Big Mountain. A victim of your own success, as it were. If you were to go back with what your brain knows about the procedure, well, your brain could be popped back in and you could walk right out of here. Can't have brains moving around of their own volition.
Okay, why is that a problem?
I'm not sure, except that I'm sure there's a very good reason for it.
Reason.
I have very good reasons for almost everything I do.
I'm glad you have
Even
very
if
good
I
reasons.
forget them occasionally. Although I feel this one is especially important. Oh, well. I find things curious as well. Go on.
Can you tell me about your robo-scorpions?
Well, every scientist needs an army. Mine came to me after these rather large scorpions kept coming in from the desert, like poisonous frosting. How scary, I thought. But they had survived when nothing else had. Perfect candidates for improvement as a reward for their tenacity. Then I thought, what if they shot energy bolts and acted as walking eyes and data-drained computers and acted as bullhorns? Then I made them bigger. Then I thought about custard. I do so love custard. Oh, was it mustard? Mustard custard. I miss sugars and salts. Yes, this
The game
is
really
getting
wants me to kill
interesting.
him.
You are just filled with these little slices of curiosity, aren't you?
You don't seem aggressive. Why broadcast threats to the think tank?
Oh, I was probably tripping hard on Psycho when I sent that. Had to work myself up to it. Not usually violent, except when I am. Then, watch out! So many chems, such varieties. Whenever I take mentats, I can feel my entire chassis breathe like a big spherical lung. As for the psycho, sometimes get the chem dispositories in my tank all switched up. Go in the wrong tube. Still, served its purpose.
Wait, sounds like you built the Robo-Scorpions issued threats to keep the think tank occupied.
Did I? Maybe I did. Can't have them leaving. Is some reason for it? Ethics or, conscience? You and your brain are quite alike. I'm sure it knows the reasons better than I do.
Yeah, that's for sure. Everything you told me doesn't add up. Your plans, even your name, Mobius.
Dr. Mobius. Rather catchy, isn't it? It's my name, and my new name overwrote the old one. This name's as real as you or I. Although I believe your brain expressed similar incredulity at the nature of such an appellation. Someone's been watching too many old-world science fiction movies, it said. I believe it meant me. I must admit I have a vulnerability for holotape fantasies of planets and robots and all that is forbidden. As for the name I was born with, like the think tank, we were all reprogrammed to forget them, take on new names. It enforces the recursion loop in our perception programming. Yes.
Let's see. I'm not ready to kill him.
Hey.
Oh, I leveled up. Crap. I just keep on leveling up. I don't know. Cap will say something about that. You can give this up a bit. Let's see. Oh no, there's a ton. I feel like there's more and more each time. You're basking in the warm glow of radiation. No thanks. Don't care. Scored on an opponent. I don't use VATS. At first, the reason why I didn't use VATS was because against centaurs? This is centaurs. Okay. At first I didn't use VATS because I didn't know how, and I started saying, you know, I don't use VATS because it makes it too easy, and then I just kind of kept up with it even though I know how to use it now. You gain an additional 30 hit points. A 20% health bonus when using stim packs. When you crouch or not moving, you gain +2 to your perception. Night person, that's a VATS thing. Or critical hit on opponent, combat equivalent to 5 extra points of luck? What? Ooh, that might actually be worth it. I don't really care for that. Shotgun technique that has a chance to knock back an enemy. What? I only have one shotgun that I'm possibly gonna use. I think it is a combat shotty. I think that's what it was, or maybe I'm thinking of Left 4 Dead. I'm probably thinking of Left 4 Dead. But I do have one shotgun. On my attack, so a chance of knocking your target down. That would be super nice in this area because I've been using it so much. You don't take kindly to raiders, junkies, vats, quick draw. Living anatomy allows you to see the health and damage threshold of any target. Cowboy, you do 25% more damage when using revolver. I don't use those that much. Vats. Just perk you gain +3 damage overall damage threshold. Taken twice. Don't I already? I think. Have I already taken that once? I don't know. It just says ranks 2. Shotgun, Mad Bomber. Oh, that's explosive stuff. I don't use that often. I mean, I did at the beginning of the game, but I just haven't been using it. Fortune Finder you'll find considerably more bottle caps and containers. Demolition, explosive weapons. Characters and creatures you kill often explode. Accuracy penalties with one-handed guns and enter your weapons while walking or running. Okay. Double bonus, comprehension. Oh, I think I was told to get that. I don't want that. I thought I maxed that out. Is that maxed out now? I don't know. It's my brain.
Well, well, look who finally dragged themselves in out of the wasteland. And where have we been, Crawling through pits of radioactive muck again?
Are you my brain? Why does my brain sound so masculine? It's too weird.
Ah, well, as to that, you'd be surprised how hard a feminine-sounding voice modulator is to find in the Forbidden Zone. It's not as though brain-sustaining life support tanks grow on trees. I had to take what I could get.
You're my brain?
Ah, lovely. Figured that out, have we? Would you like a cookie?
Twice. I mean, your own brain is slightly out of vent. Listen, you're my brain, so you'd better be more respectful. How the heck did Mobius get hold of my brain?
Well, that's a fine how do you do. Me, quote, dick, unquote. As if I'm the one responsible for the way you carry on gadding about the wastes. I'm not the one that makes us clamber around Technus-infested ancient vaults or go charging off to New Vegas on missions of ill-conceived revenge. And have we forgotten who got us shot in the head and buried in a shallow grave? Do you think I enjoyed that little moment?
Of course you're responsible. You're my brain. Come on, that stuff's fun. Didn't realize it caused you so much distress. Listen, you're my brain. This stuff's fun.
I'm most certainly am not. I'm the seat of all reason and logic in our little partnership. All those feelings that motivate you, that sense of righteousness and that rush you get when you help someone, do you know where those come from? Glands. They come from glands. Free of the tyranny of your ape-like and primitive endocrine system, I can see how foolish your motives are.
But you're the source of most of those glands, unless you're arguing that my thyroid is to blame. Yes!
Well, look, it's all a very complex system of biofeedback and other things I wouldn't expect you to understand.
Admit you're just as glandular as I am.
Oh, all right. Perhaps I am, but at least I'm logical about it.
Don't you want to be reunited? I thought you'd be happy to be back into my head.
I'm not going to lie to you. The prospect is definitely not that appealing.
Aw,
Look at it
come
from my
on.
perspective. Here I have peace, quiet, and safety. Well, barring the odd rogue scorpion. In your head, I've got poison, radiation, grisly injuries, and biological functions. Do you know how much more you can get done when you're not constantly looking for places to urinate? It's quite a lot, I can tell you.
I never had to do that once in this game. I don't know what you're talking about. But what about the good things? What about cool breeze on your cheek, the smell of food?
Overrated biological feedback. Believe me, you only feel that way because you've got all that meat. Oozing hormones.
Isn't it just as true that you only feel this way because you're lacking those hormones? Yes!
I suppose you're right. That does call certain assumptions into question, doesn't it?
So we're at an impasse. You can't feel what I feel, and I can't think the way you think.
Indeed. Quite the conundrum. How do you suppose we resolve it?
I think we have to trust each other and acknowledge that we aren't complete if we're separated.
I suppose there might be some advantage to that, yes. There's a chance that the reintegration would create some improved synergy between us.
So what do you say, Brain? Join me for some more wild adventures.
Well, I suppose you've convinced me well enough. I'll rejoin your body if that's your final decision. Unfortunately, before we get to that stage of the proceedings, we have a problem. Even if I could settle myself back in your skull and reconnect all those pesky nerve endings, Dr. Mobius doesn't have the tools here. We would have to make use of Dr. Klein's lab, and I rather doubt the brains are inclined to share.
Why? They promised to put us back together once I did what they wanted.
And you believe them? Really? I know you were recently deprived of my fabulous advice, but... Really? Once I'm delivered into their clutches, they'll find a way past the radar fence and the home Mojave will be their playground. And that is assuming, of course, that one of them doesn't take a fancy to our body and decide to slip his own brain into it instead.
Pardon me. I know you don't want to let that happen any more than I do.
Well, I suppose I do miss those endorphin rushes when we save the day. All right, what's the plan?
If the think tank won't hold up their bargain, we'll make them. Let's go. I'll handle the brains. You stay here. Is he more useful outside my head? I don't know.
That arrangement suits me fine. Do try not to get too many holes drilled in your head, will you? I may want to drop by for sentimental reasons. Right then, you'd best be off, hadn't you? The think tank will be waiting. No, don't worry about me. When you're gone, I'll flush myself over to the sink. It's amazing how far you can get in this place with a good flush. I'll keep myself hidden in the ductwork. Klein won't suspect I'm inside the dome, so he won't know the pacification field no longer works on us. I can also upgrade the sink's autodock with the procedures to reinstall your heart and spine, assuming you want all that flesh and gristle back. With any luck, I'll see you in the sink when this is all over.
In your imprisonment, retrieve your original heart. I don't want to retrieve my heart or spine because I get damage increases and stuff with this. With the metal one. So I'm gonna keep it. I mean, why not? I'm better without it. I guess it doesn't really matter either if I have my brain, to be honest, because it's not like I need it for the game. I mean, really, it's... I don't know. Cap's probably sitting there like, no, you're wrong, you need it. Let's search this.
They said I was mad. Preposterous.
No.
Angry bone in my body. Had them all removed.
He's pretty mad. He's crazy. Could be because of his severe isolation, but you know, he is crazy. Is there anything else? No, that's empty.
They said I was mad.
Once again, because you are.
Preposterous. Not an angry bone in my...
Oh, he says not an angry bone in my body. Not that kind of mad. Oy. He's special. Take both of those. I don't know if there's anything else I'm supposed to be looking for in this area other than loot. I don't know if there's like a personality core or whatever here. That. Bobby pin for sure. Oh, there's jet in there too. That's useful for something I don't use because I don't use VATS. I dropped one of those earlier. Sorry. Nope, don't need Nuka-Cola. Take that. Now, I did give the book chute its personality core, and basically what it is, I can bring in these finance clipboard or these clipboards or whatever, and it will turn it into duct tape and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. I don't know how much I'm gonna take advantage of that. I'm already taking advantage of Muggy, which is pretty nice. My brain's still here? No. I can no longer talk to my brain. My brain is gone. Again. So yeah, that's basically all that was. Empty syringe, and we'll take the rebound. Might as well sell those two things. Oh, I picked up something that I didn't mean to pick up, but that's okay. It's not like I'm gonna use the space any other way. Auto caps. Oh, it was just regular clipboards. I don't think it was finance clipboards. I don't know. Maybe I can use those too. Like I said, I'm probably not gonna take advantage of that as much as I've been taking advantage of Muggy. Take that. How many more of these rooms are there? It's at least one more after this one. I keep on waiting for this guy to turn on me and be like, I'm gonna murder you, but he hasn't done it yet. So, lots of drugs, dude. You've got a problem. Toaster. There was just one bobby pin in that whole thing. Oh, also I could take pencils and stuff like that too. Holy crap. There's a lot of Mentas. I don't even use this. I don't even know what it's used for. He's singing. It's so weird. Alright, I think I've got... Oh, there's one more Mentas. I think I've got just about everything in that room. Is this the last one?
I do.
All that.
Vintages.
Is there anything back there? No, I don't see anything. Vacuum cleaner? Okay. Interesting. Take the scrap metal. Take all that. I don't need cameras. Are cameras used for anything other than that one quest? I doubt it. I hadn't seen them before then. Well, I don't remember seeing them before then either. I don't know. They probably were all around and I just didn't pay attention to them or I forgot. That's very, very possible. Whetstone. I don't think that's used for anything. Because as far as I know, it's not. It's so dark in here. Whiskey. I don't need that. I'm basically only unlocking this for the skill. So I don't need what's in it.
Said I was mad. Preposterous. Not an angry bone in my body. Have them all removed.
He just says the same things over and over and over. See if there's any safes. Dr. Mobius scrubs. Why does he need scrubs? He's a robot. Seeing if there was anything around there. Is there anything over here before I leave? Pre-war book. Take Dr. Mobius gloves. What is this? I guess it's a robot that he tried to fix, maybe? Let's see if he has anything else to say to me before we go.
Oh, I see you and your brain reached a compromise. How pleasant. I hypothesize after the indignant frequencies my receptors had recepted, such a partnership-based conclusion would be low on the likely scale.
My brain told me the think tank needs to be stopped. Can you help? Do you know how I can stop the think tank?
If I recall, I had a plan that was working, whatever it was. I don't think it reached fruition. I would recall fruit if it had happened. I wasn't trying to kill them, just keep them out of trouble. What was that plan? Blast. I probably wrote it down on the floor somewhere.
Any tactics I use to attack the think tank?
That will be difficult. It would be like fighting 5 scaled-down versions of me that have better depth perception. And they have an arsenal of vivisectors, brainial beams, and a rather nasty ray that can make your atoms do a happy dance. If you could survive those highly improbable odds and ends, then deceasing them is definitely an option. Although, I doubt killing them would do anything except make you feel better. Or let you brag to other humans about your primal violentness.
What was that plan you had?
Something ingenious and needlessly complicated, I expect. I may have already told you and forgotten it. I forgot I had forgotten pencils until one day I found one. Spent days studying its purpose before my memory circuit kicked in. Felt quite silly. Well, you could try and appeal to their humanity. That's a tired cliche. And really, when they were humans, they weren't very good humans.
I like to make the effort. Any suggestions on how to make them change their minds?
Well, there's many things they have forgotten, sitting in their bowls. Friendship, the thrill of discovery, love, masturbation, the usual. Much like your brain,
One of these is not like the other.
There is something you can spark within each of them. Memories, hormones. A wise man once said, "The eyes do more than see. Make them see, if you can. Or, if not, you can always make them succumb to fear." It certainly worked for me, for a time. Then you came along, and bravery and/or desperation trumped that little idea. Back to the drawing board, I suppose. Or is this the end? Hard to tell.
Scare them how?
Oh, tell them I'm still alive. We had a nice chat, and we agree on a few things. That's true, isn't it? Or you could kill me and lie about it. Either way, it would be interesting. And if you are partial to lying and deception, well, you could tell them a ludicrous lie. The more over the top, the better. That's my experience. They're more than a little gullible. Better make it convincing, though, or it'll be the dissection table and vivisectors for you. And if you speak of me, please try and make me look good. I am Dr. Mobius, after all, not some lab assistant teacher's aide.
Can I have a mentat?
Why, of course you can. I am well versed in the science of sharing. Well, when not chemmed out of my sphere.
I guess I need to get my repair up to help him. I don't know.
Indeed. The goodbye part of our little chat then. Goodbye. Please mind the equations on the floor.
There's equations on the floor? I hadn't seen any. Alright guys, thank you all for watching. I'm Angry Hippie Lady, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Sorry about the long episode. Peace out, guys.